if you have custom GPTs in ChatGPT that you made a while ago, they make changes every day in this thing. So I mean, you can go back into your old custom GPTs and you can update things. And I was about to do that with at least one of mine, maybe all of them. And then I saw, I don't know, the update thing that I'd never seen before. And it's just like, you know what, let me just hit record and just see, because if this is actually interesting, I'm going to wish that I'd actually made a video out of it. So let's go back to the beginning. So if you have custom GPTs and you want to follow along, go to chatgpt.com if you don't know this already, and then log in. You get to this screen. And then you have to be on I don't think they've changed this yet. You have to be on a paid account to create custom GPT. So if you're on a free account, I don't think you would even have the option to do this. So from this screen, you go in the upper left and you click on Open Sidebar, and then you go down to the GPT section, and then Explore GPTs, and then My GPTs. And then all the GPTs that you have created and then shared with you, just go to the ones that you created and pick one. I'm going to pick my pilot GPT one here, which was, I uploaded a bunch of like FAA documentation to show people how to study to become a pilot, and et cetera, et cetera. And this was a while ago. Yeah, like last edit was April 18th. It's December now. And I was gonna come in and just see if I could change the model, and I can. We're like, this wasn't here before. Like 4.0 was the model. Since then they've had 5 in multiple 5 models. They have had 5.1. They now have 5.2, etc. So I was gonna come in here and change this, and I can, but there's this updates pending, and I don't really know what that means. There's nothing I can click on here. And if I expand this, like in revert, which I don't know if that does either, but there's an update button, and I don't know what happens when I update. I'm guessing it's going to change the model, but I don't know, so let's see what happens. Like worst case, it screws up the GPT and I'll just make another one. So we'll see. Hopefully this doesn't take very long. Okay, GPT updated. Great. What did you do? I don't know what you did. Still 4.0, so that didn't do anything. Let's come back in. Class edited today, great. I have no idea what that did. Okay, so whatever that is, it's not, I mean, revert's gone, so there's that version history. Let's see what that does. Blah, 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 current version, August, sure. Compare changes. Okay, I unchecked web search, that's nice, okay. And then this version is the same thing. That's weird. And this one I changed the instructions, sure. There, this one I added all the knowledge. So okay, so you can apparently come into your custom GPTs now, and then you can update, which I still, honestly, I'm not clear on what that does. You can look at your different versions, and then if you look through the history, you can compare them, and then it'll highlight the things that are different. So I don't know how well that comes through, but that's like a different shade. And then this one, that's a different shade. And then this one, instructions are a different shade. And then it just kind of has versioning built in now, and then you can restore an older version if you want. So, and that's kind of nice if you end up changing something and you're like, I wish I didn't do that. But you can also go in and you can update the model, so I don't really need to use 4.0, so I can switch this to 5.2. So that's nice, and then I can update that. That. Okay, so that didn't take that long. And it's GPT updated. Good to go. View GPT, and now again, it's not 5.2 here, which was the whole point. So I don't know. This is kind of clunky. I don't know if I'm not doing something right. It doesn't seem to have too many other options in here, but anyway, I mean, you come in here and look, and if you haven't looked at old GPTs in a while, the versioning is new, at least new from the last time I looked at this, and model picker is new in here, and I'd probably have to pick it over here somewhere. Yeah, recommend, okay, yeah. So I think this didn't save before because it's over on the left side on the configure side. You could probably do it in create, but that's a wizard and I don't like doing things that way. You go under configure now, there's a recommended model which was not here when I made this. And then if I do, is the router here? It's not, so I'll just do 5.2. And now it's switched over here and it's updating, so okay, I'll click update again just for giggles and do that. Now if I preview, will it do 5.2? Damn it. You're clunky. Oh, so it does. Okay, so yeah, so if you go in here, you have to change the model on the left-hand side. So I still don't know what the updates pending actually changed, but anyway, you can kind of play around. I'll probably poke around in this after I stop this video, but recommended model, you can choose models now, and again, you do have versioning in here, so if you click on the little ellipsis here, you have a version history, and you can go in and revert to old versions if you want to do that. So I don't know if that's interesting. Take a look, see what you think, and see you next time.